guys, welcome to episode number 23 of the Reseller Stew. Today we are going to be talking about our cleaning arsenal, what we use to clean up our stuff or make things look better or, salvage the problem items. It was actually a suggested show idea over in the Reseller Stew, and I just thought it was great. So, and we all agreed that it was pretty good. So if you ever have any suggestions for the show, make sure you post them over there because we definitely listen. It's hard to come up with topics every week. So how's everybody doing this week?
Great.
Good.
Doing good?
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing good. I had my garage sale this weekend.
How did it go?
I did my garage sale on Friday, and I made $1,000.
Wow.
That's crazy.
I was so excited. I did $600 like in the first hour and a half, and then I had somebody in my yard until 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock was the first time that my yard didn't have somebody in it, and I could actually like sit down. I actually went inside to like get something to drink and like take a potty break because 2 o'clock was the first time. So,
very exciting.
It was great. I really needed somebody to be there, though. I was there, but it was just me. And I was not expecting, like, that swarm of people to just come like they did. It was insane. Like, there was, like, 40, 50 people in my yard. Like,
that's crazy.
9, 10, yeah. It was nuts. It was nuts. I was really overwhelmed. And a lot of things I know walked out of my yard without getting paid for. Because I just couldn't maintain, like, keeping track of everyone. It was crazy.
Yeah.
Have any of y'all ever done any garage sales?
Yeah, no. I have.
You did, Tanya? How did it go?
I used to do them, but I haven't done them in a couple of years. It's just too much work for me. I would just rather donate or give to my neighbors or, to the church or...
Right.
It's just a lot of work.
Yeah, see, that's what happened on Saturday. Saturday, I mean, like, I didn't have that much stuff left. That, like, when I walked through it, because I did it all day. I did it from 9 to 4. And I sold my last item at, like, 4:15. And when I walked through it around 3 o'clock, there was a lady that came, and she's like, so what do you got? And she was just talking to me, and I was, like, looking at the stuff. I'm like, you know what? There's really not that much stuff here, So then I wasn't even going to do it again on Saturday, but Patrick had some stuff that he wanted to sell. And so what ended up happening is he pretty much ran the garage sale on Saturday. I was tired. I went and took a nap. He kind of made me angry, and so he woke me up for a minute. And I was glad about that because I met some reseller people. I met Michael and Kay. They live here in Austin, and they came by. They recognized because Patrick had put my store banner on the Craigslist picture. And so, yeah, it was really cool. So I got to talk with them, and his wife sells glasswares on Etsy, and I kept making this face. Because I'm like, breakables.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it was cool. And then I also met a lady in my neighborhood who wants me to, like, go look at some stuff that she wants to sell, and another lady who said her dad was a hoarder.
Oh.
And that they've had like 4 garage sales, and she sold some stuff on eBay, but she knows it just takes too much time, and she wanted me to go look at their storage unit. So
oh yeah, that sounds fun.
I was like, cool, I'm on it. You said you did one, Robin? Did you do a garage sale before?
No.
Oh no. What about you, April?
No, it's not my sort of thing, but I am helping my nanny right now with hers, and I have dumped lots and lots and lots of treasures into her sale. So
yeah, I don't think I would do one again, like just as normal household stuff, because right. Saturday's sale only brought in $129.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like so much work to take the stuff out there, set up the tables, take it back in, and just be out there.
And it's hot in Texas.
Yeah, for 5 or 6 hours, and I'm like, For $129, if I spent that time just listing on eBay,
Right.
I wouldn't, like, so I know, at least I know from now on, it's donation. Because the stuff that I had for sale on Friday was, it was like Amazon stuff. It was Amazon liquidation items, that went into the garage sale. And that's why it was so successful on Friday. Saturday was just household leftovers,
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll never do one again. I know that. Anybody go shopping this week?
I just got back from shopping.
You got back from shopping your front porch.
Yeah, very true. I came home from shopping the Goodwill around the corner from my house. Picked up like 5 or 6 pairs of shoes while I was there. It's the first one I've been in there probably like 6 months. But anyway, I came home and there was a Goodwill bag crammed full of clothes and stuff from my mail carrier. She was so sweet.
Oh, wow.
She said that she was asking me what all the packages were that she was picking up from my house, because she was picking up, on average anywhere from 15 to 30 packages every few days. and then so I told her, I resell and I sell clothes, and she said, well, I have some clothes at the house that I was about to drop off at Goodwill, but if you want them, I'll be more than happy to bring them to you. And I was like, oh, that's cool, I didn't actually think that it would come to anyway. So I came home today and it was like a big bag, like one of the big Walmart bags, not one of the smaller ones, just crammed packed full of women's clothes and kids' clothes, and so I thought that was really sweet.
That's awesome. I need my mailman. My mailman doesn't even want to get my packages. I don't. Yeah, I never do pick up. And I don't trust him. He doesn't even like to come to my door to drop off stuff. Like, if he could just, like, chunk it, he would. Like, if there was enough, like, if my door was close enough to his, like, little truck, I'm sure he would just, like, toss it.
Yeah, I'm spoiled. I can just put a sign in my mailbox if I forgot to schedule a pickup, and she'll come to my door and get my package.
No, like, he came to my door one day to drop off package, and I had packages that I was going to take to the post office. I was like, hey, I have some packages. Could you pick them up? And he goes, well, how many are there? And I was like, oh, well, there's 8. And he went, and I was like, all right, well, I'll just take them. I'll just take them to the post office. What about you, April? Did you go shopping?
I'm always shopping.
Anything good?
Not really. I picked up some really cute fish plates today.
Fish plates?
You have them with you?
Yeah. I have to go. Let me go get them for you. Hold on.
Okay. While she's gone, Robin, did you find anything spectacular? You're like our lady of super stuff.
Did I buy Lady of Super Stuff? Did I buy anything?
I'm gonna get you a shirt. It's like what is it? LSS, Lady of Super Stuff.
Now I'm looking in my bag of tricks here. Let's see. I got nothing spectacular. I got some Dansko, 2 pairs of Dansko shoes, a pair of Echo shoes, and this brand that I hadn't heard of before.
Here she comes.
Elizabeth and James. I don't know. So
Are
we'll
they
see
worth it? Okay, let me look them up. Elizabeth and James shoes. What did you pay for them?
Like $4. They're really super nice. I like them a lot.
Chad is harassing me on my Facebook asking for a link. You're not coming on the show, Chad. Ever. Ever.
They had the leather bottoms and they looked cool. And they're like,
yeah, they're kind of all over the place. It's hard to tell on those.
Well, the ones that I sold for, how much did I sell those shoes for? They were all over the place too. But I sold them within like a day for $60 or something. So we'll see.
Sheila Ingram says that they're kind of semi-high-end. They sell them at Neiman Marcus.
Cool.
Oh, wonderful.
All right, let's see your fish plates, April.
Ooh, I like those.
I like those too.
What are those from?
They say they're Sarah made in Italy. So they're hand painted. Um, and I saw that someone had a picture that was by the same maker that went for like $60. So
Oh,
there's like 5 of these plates, and I want to play with them and keep them for a little bit, but they'll eventually get sold because they're too nice for me and my children. My children will ruin them.
they're really cute.
You
Yeah.
like? Oh, hang on. Sorry, I'm in shoes. There are no Sarah fish plates in shoes. In case you needed it now.
SARA.
Yeah, I'm not coming up with anything.
Their stuff.
Really? I put in Sarah fish plate and I got nothing.
But just do Sarah made in Italy, and you'll see other like
Okay.
wares.
29 listings. Okay, Sarah handmade blue ball. Well, let me just share. Oh, wow. Okay. So there's the fish picture.
Yes.
Where'd you find them, April?
I found them at Goodwill, and they were $2 each. And like I said, I got 5 plates, but then I had my $5 off reward coupon for getting so many points. So
Look, Tanya, I could put this in my store.
Oh, was it a rooster?
Yes. Me and Tanya have been talking about doing niche stores, and she started her. Or if you want to talk about it, you can talk about it. But I'm gonna start a show. I'm starting a show about a store. I'm starting a store that I want to do niche, and it's just gonna be roosters, all roosters. And I was gonna name it like just, cockadoodle doos. But
I think you should maybe just cock.
that's what I was going. That's what I was gonna do.
But I wasn't gonna say it.
I wasn't gonna say it. So thank you, April, for saying it for me. That's why I said cockadoodle doos.
This is a family show.
So that's what I was actually gonna name it, but I'm not sure.
If you can't find it over there, you can find something at my store, Dirty Girl Books.
And
Too much.
yeah, Tanya has Dirty Girl Books, which I've been trying to get her to make. So she's been finding all of these romantic books. They're like 65 books, like how to get it on in the woods and stuff like that. They're like non-fiction books. But anyway, you sold your first book yesterday, you said, right?
Yeah, I did.
Yay, I'm so excited.
Hey.
But yeah, I want to start a little store with roosters. I should have did oh my god, that's a great name. Christiane Flannery said any cockle-do is what I should name it.
Oh yeah, I love it.
I gotta write that down. That's what I'm naming my store. Thank you.
I like it.
That's brilliant.
That is brilliant.
I hope they let me put an apostrophe. Otherwise, I'll have to put like W-I-L. But
Yeah.
W-I-L. That's awesome. Okay, so Tanya, you go shopping. You find anything fantastic?
I did. I found some of these Olukai flip-flops.
Cool.
Oh, look, highs. What size are they?
They're size 8. I tried to wear them and keep them for me, but I think they're men's because they're pretty wide.
Oh, I love ulukais. They are my favorite, and they're like $90 new.
Yeah.
They're
Here's the
$80.
symbol.
Mhm. Here,
Yeah,
hold it up again so I can present you because it went to me.
Oh.
Yeah, that's ulukais, and if you see them, they also have leather soled, like that have like stitching all inside. And hang on, let me present you again. Go ahead, show it.
And this is on the bottom too. These are rubber bottoms.
Yeah, I had leather ones, and they were so amazing, and I loved them. And then after wearing them for 3 years, then the little the little toe thing broke.
I wonder if they stand by their product. Like you could have.
I think it's a year. They have a year warranty on them. And I know why it messed up, because they got wet. They kept getting wet, like because I wore them all the time, because they have an arch in them.
Yeah.
Oh, they're so amazing. If anybody wants to buy me a present, I'm a size 11, and I want some black ulukais. So there you go. I'll send you my address. Just saying. Just saying.
I'm a size 11, so if I find a pair, you're SOL.
You girls have a big foot.
I'm tall. I'm 5'9", and I know April's tall. You're tall too, right, April?
I'm 6'1".
Yeah.
Are you really, April? I never knew that.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm an Amazon.
My daughter's 6'3", so I understand.
Wow.
Okay, so, all right, let's get to sales. Do we have any really good sales this week, April? Got anything just knocked it out the park? Robin's like, I got it.
It is, it's golf season, so I've been moving golfing items. And my two of my best sells from late last week were, I sold a Titleist golf bag for $129.99. I picked that up at a rummage sale for $10. And I also sold a lot of Dry Joys by FootJoy golf pants. Those were $4 each, new with tags at Goodwill. And I sold those 2 pair of pants for $127 plus shipping.
So the golf bag, was it like an actual, what kind of bag? Was it like a golf club bag, or?
It was a wheeled duffel.
A wheeled duffel. How did you ship that?
Yeah. How did you ship that?
A pretty regular size box. It wasn't a huge bag. Like, I don't think you could put clubs in it. It wasn't that type of bag.
Okay. That's interesting. I never. What brand was it you said?
Titleist.
Titleist.
Mhm.
All right, I'll have to remember that.
Yeah.
What about you, Miss Robin? You ready?
Those ARC shoes I sold for $90 in like 2 hours after listing them.
Whoa.
Those are the ones that are ARC, right?
ARCHE.
ARCHE. Okay.
They were ballet flats. I listed them, and they sold within 2 hours for full asking price of $89.99. So that was sweet. They were used. I feel like I have to toss that in there. Used shoes for $90. I was a happy camper.
That's amazing. What about you, Tanya?
Oh, well, my eBay has kind of slowed down a little bit, so I didn't really have a whole lot of sales on eBay. The ones I did, it was books, on my main account, and I sold one for a pretty good price. I sold one for like $40, and I think I picked it up for a couple dollars. So.
That's good. That's good. I'm trying to get this up real quick so I can. So, hang on. When is the 10th? Okay, so I talked about my turtle in the last show. Was it sold at that point?
No, it hadn't sold.
Okay. And then, okay, so I had a couple good ones. So here we go. Let me get my screens up here. I'm going to share with you. Okay, so I bought this. If you watched my live haul video, I had bought this for $6.99, I believe. And I sold it. It actually was on sale. It went for $53 plus shipping. And it sold like fairly quickly. I think I only had it listed for a couple of days. So that sold. Then I had my turtle sold for $275.
That's amazing. I just can't get over that.
Sold for $275 plus shipping. And then the other day over the weekend, my Creative Memories sold for $179. They were on sale for 40% off. So I had paid about a total of $60 for all of this stuff because they were $4 a piece, and I had 14 items. So it came out to about $60 on each for the whole set, and I sold it for $179 plus shipping. So that was pretty good. I was excited. I'm like, my sales numbers look like astronomical because of those 2 big ones. Like, but I need a. Patrick's gonna be here tomorrow, and we're gonna be listing. And now that garage sale craziness is over, because that's all we did last week was organizing garage sale stuff. So now that that's over with, then we'll be listing, and then I should have more sales. So I'm excited. I'm actually down under 400 listings now. It's sold down that much. But, did anybody learn anything new this week? I have something, but did anybody learn anything new they didn't know before? Or anything like a hot topic that they've seen in some of the groups? That's time for hot topic. No.
Yeah, the only thing I have on my mind, resale related, is I still hate the mobile app update. Let me tell you. So yesterday I was trying to list, and every time I would take a picture with my phone, it would keep saying loading picture, loading picture, loading picture, and then it would say something about it couldn't load the picture. And I would have to take the picture like 3 or 4 times for it to work. And it was making me so mad. And so I called eBay, and I talked to somebody, and they said they know it's a known bug that's going on. They're working on it. But I advise for anybody who's having that problem, call and just harass them about it. So,
what about taking your pictures and then just uploading them?
Yeah, I thought about that, but then I decided I was just going to use my husband's phone to do my pictures and stuff, because his phone didn't automatically update.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's smart like that. So
that kind of I've been having issues with the app just being super slow to load, and like taking a long time to cycle.
It's ridiculous.
Just searching in general, not even like, because I don't list mobile, but just searching. What about anybody else? Have anything that?
Oh, my stuff finally checked in at swap.com.
Ooh, that's cool. When are you supposed to, like, what is their turnaround? It's like 2 months, right?
I sent it out on March the 9th.
Oh my gosh.
I know. So get your winter stuff ready now.
Gosh, that was a long time.
Yeah.
Mine was, okay, here's what I learned this week. That I need to listen to my own advice. Because, okay, you know how I've been very vocal about the use of Smart Post and making sure that you drop it off at the FedEx drop-off, and you don't listen to people whenever they say, oh, you can drop it at the post office, it's okay. And I've been very vocal about not doing that, taking it to FedEx, and the reasons why. Well, I got lazy, and I had a whole bunch of packages that were going to the post office, and I had one FedEx package. And I was like, I think I was in a hurry. I had something that I had to do, and I was like, okay, look, everybody else does it. I'm just going to drop it off. Oh, okay. Apparently, my package never arrived. I'll share it with you. Hang on. It went to Dallas because that's where the parcel post, or ground that they call it now, parcel post center is. So apparently the post office says that they don't even scan them in at the local level. It went through my local post office. It went through my local post office. It went to the main branch. And then it went to Dallas, and Dallas is where parcel post or ground is located, and that's where they scanned it in. It went to California, never attempted delivery, and then it left California and went back to Dallas, where it has been sitting for the last 15 days.
Dang.
Oh, goodness.
Okay, so because my lazy self didn't take it to FedEx, not only did I lose my insurance because I didn't drop it at FedEx, so I have no insurance on it, I had to refund my customer, who was very, kind and left me good feedback saying the package was lost, but that I handled it well. And it's there, and there's nothing that I can do. I've talked to the post office about it. They said that there's nothing that they can do. There's no other tracking on it. It's there in Dallas, and that's where it will sit until dead mail decides to figure out what to do with it.
Mm.
So I learned to listen to myself.
Yeah.
Because, yeah.
It wasn't like a really huge, it wasn't one of your big sales, though.
It was, I lost 50 some odd dollars. Because I had to refund them, and then the item is gone. It was those boots that I bought when you and Margaret were here, Tanya. Those Hunter
really?
rubber boots, and they were really heavy. I lost the shipping in that because I think it cost me like $17 or $14 to ship them. Smart Post, because they were super heavy, and they were going to California. Huh?
Yeah, I said that is a good brand, though.
Yeah. So, anyway, listen to yourself. My lesson of the week. Okay, let's get started on the topic, because I know we all have a lot of great tips to get going. Who wants to start? Who wants to? Okay, let's all not hurt ourselves, just rushing in.
I'll start.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so I wanted to tell you, a lot of times when you find things brand new sealed, if it's still in the plastic and there's writing over the barcode with the Sharpie, you can just take your fingernail and scratch at that, and it'll come right off. If you need to scan it or if you want to sell it. And then I use this. That also is really good at getting off some prices. The Goo Gone spray gel. And then I use the Ink Be Gone. The Ink Be Gone.
And that works really well at deteriorating ink that's on solid items.
Yes. And mine looks really nasty, but I use the Magic Eraser. That's really good for getting things off, too. That's all I got.
What about you, April? What is in your arsenal of items to clean your stuff?
Sometimes I be feeling like a baller, and so to that end, I started buying the Goof Off wipes.
Oh, I've never seen those.
Yeah, I would have stepped above just the little bottles of Goof Off. These wipes are amazing, but I have to say, if you're going to get the wipes, when you pull one out, make sure you have a whole slew of things to wipe off, because they're expensive. It's like, this thing costs some dollars, so you don't want to just be using a wipe like it's a baby wipe or something, because they're expensive. The next thing I have in my arsenal is something I picked up at a dollar store, and it's just like a shoe shine kit for men's shoes. It has the polish. There's a brush. There's a cloth, because if you're going to do men's dress shoes, you need a smooth cloth to sometimes shine those up. But this is just a lot of basics that you need to get started with cleaning men's dress shoes. The other one I know that Deb is going to show, so I'm going to skip over that. For removing stickers, a lot of people recommend a Scotty Pillar. Me, I use this guy. I think it's hot business.
Did you get that idea from me?
Adam Wacker.
Yeah, because he got it from me.
Did he?
Yeah. I have been promoting those things forever and ever and ever.
I just ordered an extra one for our giveaway, by the way. So that's
what is it?
That'll be it's a Wizzy.
It's plastic razor blades.
It's a Wizzy, Whizzy.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds kind of dirty.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Fits right in with y'all's little special stories you got going on.
I need to go order me a Wizzy.
Yeah, I will try to peel stickers off with my nails, and then I'll remember that I have this thing, and it just makes life so much easier.
Cool.
What about you, Robin?
I use Goof Off and a lint roller and a sweater thing. I actually got this from CVS. It's like a little stone, and whenever you have those little balls or pilling or whatever on your garment, you can just kind of go over it and it pulls that stuff off. and then disinfectant wipes.
What's that thing called? I need one of those.
It's a sweater stone, right?
Yeah, it's called a sweater saver. Hollywood sweater saver is what it says.
Sweater saver.
Yeah, it's amazing if you can get a. I keep buying them at the thrift store when I see them. The little sweater shavers, the little machines. I think I probably have 5 or 6 of them, and I don't even really sell clothes. But it will completely rejuvenate the way a piece of clothing looks if you will just take that off. And I've used it for stuffed animals that were more flannel than fur, and they get that little kind of balls on them, and I just take them off, and totally makes it look better and new and nice.
Yeah.
What do you use to get stains out of your clothes, Robin?
I don't buy clothes with stains on them.
So what do you do if you accidentally find one? Like, that's what people ask me about plush. They're like, how do you clean your plush? And I'm like, I don't buy dirty plush.
Right. Yeah.
But what if you actually find one that, you missed?
Well, if I find one that I missed, I will decide whether or not it's worth me dealing with or not. And if it's not, I throw it away. And if it is, I have OxyClean and just shout, and I'll toss it in my wash. And if it doesn't come out then I throw it away. I pay so little for clothes that I'm not going to sweat some little small thing.
All right. And, okay, so here's what I use. Okay, so going back to these things. Okay, these are plastic razor blades. You can buy 100 of them on eBay from, I think it's called AJ Plastics, and they are actually made in the USA. He makes them. He has a plastic press. And so I like supporting made in the USA people. And they're only $6.99 for like 100 of them. And they'll last you probably 5 years. And I constantly, they're all over my house. Like, I look like a plastic drug addict because I've got like little plastic razor blades all over the place. And then, as Christiane Flannery is saying in the chat, Folex is really great at removing stains from basically any kind of soft item. So
I've never heard of that.
Me either. I'm Googling it now.
I actually found whenever my friend's son put Sharpie all over my couch.
Oh
wow.
All over my couch cushions was black Sharpie. And so I Googled how to get out black Sharpie from your fabrics or couches, and it came up with Goof Off, and it came up with Folex. And so I bought both of them, and they both worked to get Sharpie off my couch. Like, if you look at my couch, you can't see any remnants that there was Sharpie everywhere. She thought I was going to kill her. And I didn't even say anything. And she was more upset about it than I was. I was just like, okay, well, let me go to, I went and Googled it, and then I went to Home Depot and bought the stuff and came back. So it's at Lowe's and Home Depot. It's not typically in the normal cleaning section. From what I've found at one of the stores, it's hard to find because it's not over there with the Tide and Lysol and that kind of stuff. It's sometimes it's over. I know Goof Off is over with the paint. At Lowe's is
it's
over
by
with
the Sharpies.
yeah, Goof Off's over with the paint, and Folex is actually over in the upholstery cleaner section, like with what is it? They have some kind of special little section that's like carpet cleaner and upholstery industrial cleaner. So yeah. And it is fairly cheap. It's like $6 a bottle, and it works really well. And then if there's, if you use Goof Off, make sure you do not spray it directly onto your plastics and let it sit. Because Goof Off will have a chemical reaction with your plastics, and it'll soften them. And then when you try to scrape off whatever's there, it'll ruin it. So don't spray it directly on your plastics or a clear plastic. It'll actually turn it milky, and it'll give you like water spots and stuff. So don't do that. Spray it like on your rag, pretty liberally, and wipe, and then wipe it off, and wipe it off. Don't let it sit for too long because it will ruin things. I've ruined many a hair curler pack thing when I used to do hair curlers because they taped them up, and then I would just spray it with Goof Off, and I thought, yeah, I ruined a lot of them.
They just get the wipes.
It's the same thing if you just spray it on the rag, and the wipes are so expensive. I'd go through them in a week. And then another thing that I use is Novus. Novus is a plastics scratch remover. It will get out scratches that are on plush animals and to other plastics. Like if you ever have a high dollar plush like a Beanie Boo, they've got those big old eyes, and a lot of times they have scratches on them, and it kind of cuts down on their value. You can actually use this Novus, and it will make that go away. It'll take the scratches out. It'll get rid of like haze to your plastics. I actually revitalized something that I ruined with Goof Off with the Novus stuff. If you buy it on Amazon, pay attention to the bottle size. These are 8-ounce bottles. For some reason, for like $1 less, they have 3-ounce bottles, and you can't tell in the picture because they look identical.
Yeah.
And you're getting kind of like jacked on the price. So I use this on plastic scratches. The next thing that I have that April was talking about was the MGK Make Great Kicks cleaning system.
Do you not have your box?
I don't have a box anymore. Yeah, I don't have a box anymore.
This is the box that comes in.
I bought mine at the mall.
That's right. Now I remember that.
Yeah, I bought mine at the mall. I way overpaid because I paid that mall price. They were promoting that you use them to clean Jordans and Air Force Ones. That's what they were cleaning there. They took my daughter's the little Skechers, the light up Skechers, and cleaned them all off, and they looked like brand new. So I was like, take my money. And I couldn't buy it fast enough. I was like, here, just take my money. And this is the leather cream is what I use in my video. It's one of my most watched videos. It's on how to get out toe creases in your shoes. And what I do is I take the leather cream and I put it on the shoe, and then I heat it up with my heat gun, and I make the leather like really hot. And then I just press and press and press it out with like I put a shoehorn in it, and I press it out, and it actually smooths out the toe crease. And then as it cools, it stays like that.
And you got a video on that too, right?
Yes, it's one of my most watched videos I have. That is like, I think it's got 7,000 views or something.
That's bananas.
Yeah, and people find it and comment on it and say, thank you so much. It helped, help me with my shoes, and so yeah. And it works great on tennis shoes and getting that nasty. We talk about it, April, because I feel like I've been talking a long time.
I actually ordered it for my son's Jordans. My ex-husband bought my son like a $200 pair of shoes, and my son felt like flossing a little bit, so he decided to wear them to summer camp. And he came home, and I was like, oh my God!
Yeah.
So I ended up buying this set because I needed to clean my son's shoes, and it works really well. The set that I have, I actually got from Amazon, and it doesn't have the leather cream. This has the cleaner and conditioner, the water and stain repellent, which I'm not exactly sure how to use, and then it has the touch-up, which is down for the whites. And you have to be pretty careful with that touch-up part, right, Deb?
Hey.
Yeah, they told me when I bought the stuff that it wouldn't stick to colors, and it totally does. So, but they told me, and they demonstrated it, that it didn't stick to colors. Maybe I'm using it wrong because it totally sticks to colors.
Yeah, I'm scared of that. But I can't vouch for the cleaner and conditioner. It's amazing.
Yeah.
If you buy the kit on Amazon, it comes with a scrub brush. It's fantastic.
Yeah, it has a little scrubber. My daughter loves to use it on her shoes because, I mean, they get dirty like right away. And so an 8-year-old can use it. It's just like, I actually found another kit at the Goodwill that I haven't tried out, but it seems like it's the same kind of stuff. It's called Refreshed, and I haven't tried it yet, but I'm pretty sure it's probably the same product. It's made in the USA, because when I had originally posted about the MGK, I got some snide comments, like from the creator of a certain group that I'm not going to mention, and was about like, oh, that's the same as all kinds of cheaper stuff that you can buy here and you can buy there and whatever. I'm like, well, I don't care. Nobody was talking about that. I didn't see anybody suggesting I go buy this cheap stuff. So I come in and give you something to buy that actually works, and I made a video. I made 2 videos about it showing that it worked. You know, it was like, I don't see you with no video showing me about some cheap thing that I could buy. If you had a video showing me some cheap thing I could buy, I would have spent my $40 at the mall. So anyway. But on my channel, if you go to look, I actually do have 2 videos showing how I used the leather cream to fix some boots that were all scratched up. And then I used the cleaner to clean some Asics that were kind of grungy and dirty. Okay, so the next thing that I use quite a bit, and I'm probably going to end up with cancer, is Zep oven cleaner. If you spray this on anything that has anything on it, you know, like appliances, or I said anything, but don't put it on anything. It actually takes everything off just right away. I spray it inside.
That can't be a good thing.
It's awesome. It's so awesome. I have a video demonstrating it on a tea kettle. On the outside was all grimy and gross. It had oil and everything on it. It cleaned it all off in like 15 seconds.
I'm scared.
And the person commented and said, "Oh my gosh, I saw that kettle." It was a cat. And she lived here locally in Austin, and she's like, "I saw that and I didn't pick it up because it was so gross." And I just, if you watch the video, I just sprayed on and just wiped it right off. And then I sold that cat kettle for $75.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
You have to watch that video. What's the title of the video?
I don't know. I'll have to look it up. But
Zep kettle cleaning?
Yeah, so Zep oven cleaner will clean anything. I used to spend an hour trying to get the grease and grime off of rotisserie parts. Spray this stuff on there and just let it sit for a minute and just wash it off with some water. You don't have to do anything.
Do you go outside to do it?
Don't breathe.
Yeah, you can go. You need a ventilated area. It is oven cleaner.
Okay.
But it works amazing. But like I said, I'm probably gonna get cancer.
But you might die from it.
I might die, but it works great. Well, this is just documentation now. If I do die of cancer, then my family can sue Zep. What else do I use? I use a heat gun to heat up the stickers. So I zap the stickers with a heat gun, and I use my little plastic razor blades, and they just come right off. That's what I use for that. And what else? I think that's all I have. Anybody else got anything they forgot? That you use for anything?
I'm looking around too.
Lint roller.
I have one of
I'm looking
the.
around and I'm like, oh, lint roller.
I have one of these, the ones you can wash off.
Oh, okay.
I kept finding them at the thrift store, brand new. I guess they used to sell them on TV.
Mm-hmm.
They're called Clean Sweep or something. They have the big one you're supposed to use on your floor to get up like dog hair or something, and then it has a little one, and then it's got an even littler one, and you just wash them off, and they stay sticky. So I use these. I have a bunch of them. I think I have 3 boxes of them because.
I want one of those.
You do? I'll send you one.
Yes. I've had the refill thing for this thing on my grocery list for a while now, but I forget to pick things up that are on my grocery list. So
And Christiane said barkeeper's friend.
yeah.
That's really good to use. What do you use it on, Robin?
I used to use it on mugs and on collectible glass items and things like that. It would make my mugs that had like all kinds of spoon marks and everything inside that you would think wouldn't go away because it just looks like, oh my gosh, that's awful. It gets it right off.
We have a question in the chat. Red Rider's asking about how do you get a price that's been written on the manufacturer's tag off of a new with tag item, but the price is written on that tag. I would use Goof Off. I would try to use Goof Off on it.
I would use a wipe in that case. Because you wouldn't want to overly concentrate it. I know, I'm really pumping these wipes. I love them.
April has signed a deal with Goof Off Wipes, so if you want to click on her affiliate link down below. I'm just kidding.
I know, really what it is I'm lazy. And honestly, I don't have like a pile of rags lying around. So when I'm actually sitting down to source, I have such a limited amount of time that it's really easy just to go over and grab a single wipe and get it done.
Yeah, because you know what? Going like this takes so much time. Oh my God, did you see how long that took me? I really wish I had a wipe.
Oh, good time.
I think we all have a little something that we do while we're working that makes us feel just a little bit like, okay, I'm saving some time, but really it's just because we like it better.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, I don't know if I have anything that I have to. Let me see. I'm looking around, see if I got anything that makes me feel fancy pants when I'm cleaning all of my thrift store goods. I used to make sure. I know people, like I said, people have asked me about cleaning plush, and I don't clean it. But I do. I will spray it down with Lysol. I'll spray it down with Lysol before I put it in the tubs for storage. I don't know why.
I clean the inside of my sandals and stuff with disinfectant wipes.
Yes, Clorox wipes. I was going to say that.
Yeah.
It seems like a no-brainer, but if people don't know, it's definitely good to have those on hand.
Yeah.
I was trying to think of what I clean my shoes with, but I don't.
Oh, you know what I used to use that I have to caution people against? I used to use
Why does it give them cancer?
Possibly.
Probably.
That Awesome Cleaner, the yellow Awesome Cleaner.
Yes, LA Awesome.
Yes.
At the Dollar Tree.
Yes, I had some, and I heard great things about it. And then I bought this beautiful pair of Donskos once, and I came home and I got to spraying. I haven't used it since because it ruined the shoes. My feelings were really hurt. It was a really traumatic situation. So I used to love Awesome Cleaner, but now I'm afraid of it.
What did it do to him? Why did it do that?
It actually took, that nice shiny varnish that Donskos have. It like took that off.
Matted it out.
Yeah.
Donskos have really weird soles. Like, I don't think I know of any other shoe that has a sole that does the weird things that Donskos soles do.
With the dry rot or what?
Yes, the dry rot and I think I've actually tried to clean a sole from a Dansko shoe before with something that turned it kind of milky whitish looking. I was like, what the heck? I can't remember what it was though. But they're finicky shoes.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
wouldn't suggest using anything more than like a wet rag on downscos. Just be careful with them.
Yeah.
We are at over 100 viewers right now, so I wanted to go ahead before people start dropping off. We are actually going to be having a contest. It will be posted over in the Resellers Do Facebook page. It's going to be a trivia contest. So basically it'll have a little trivia question about each one of us. And if you answer it correctly, everyone that answers it, you know, basically, or I'm not really sure how we're going to do it. We're going to do it in different kind of ways. But it might even be just randomly drawn, you know, I'm not sure. We're doing a contest, though, and we're going to give away some stuff. So we're basically going to give away a cleaning kind of goodie bag. So the things that we like the most, things that we've talked about here on the show, we're going to go ahead and give away like a little pack, a little cleaning pack. I'm going to say you ain't getting this because that's $40. But I will send you one of these. So I'm thinking I might throw in a heat gun just because so many people don't have them. But I have a Harbor Freight, so I can pick one up for $9. And heat guns work amazing at getting off tape residue. I mean, I use my heat gun all the time to get all of that Goodwill tape off of my stuff because they just wrap it around. So, yeah, my prize will be a heat gun and probably some plastic razor blades, I think. Catherine is asking, where do you find the plastic razor blades? They are on eBay with A&J Plastics is the name of the seller I buy them from. But anyway, yeah, each one of us we'll figure out how we're going to do the contest, but it'll be a contest and you'll win a prize. So that's all that matters. We haven't really worked it out. We came up with the idea like minutes before the show started. So.
I'm going to send Goof Off wipes.
Because you're going to get them free from your sponsor.
I'm going to send a bottle of that.
I did order the holder for the razors. I ordered an extra one, so I'll be including one of those.
Cool. So does anybody else have anything they want to talk about? Like anything coming up? Any news they need to... Make sure to check out Tanya's Dirty Girl Books Facebook page so you can stay up to date on all the Dirty Girl books.
That's right. Thanks, Deb. And you can hit shop right there from the Facebook page.
And I'll make sure to make a page when Any Cockle Do goes up. So
That's so crazy.
So now every time I see cock stuff, I'm going to be thinking of you.
Great! That's what I really want. Yes, I really appreciate that. And just like, oh my God, I totally thought of you yesterday. I saw this Billy Bear Rooster. Anybody else? Anything else coming up? April, you got any videos coming out?
I'm actually starting a new YouTube channel at the end of the month. If you haven't read about it on my Facebook page, it is going to center on recovery and 12 steps and all types of good things. And the name of that channel is One Slay at a Time.
Awesome.
Is the channel already up?
The channel is created. The first video will drop on May 29th, and there's a reason that I picked that date, so stay tuned.
Awesome. That's
Yay,
awesome.
Can't wait.
Robin, tell your husband to go away. Emery, go away!
Emery, go away.
Robin, you got anything coming up you want to talk about before we close out the show?
No.
All right, awesome. Okay, well, everybody, thank you so much for watching us today. If you have any questions and things that we didn't touch on the show, make sure to just post them over in the Resellers Do Facebook page, and we'll get to them. And like I said, if you have any ideas for future upcoming shows, make sure to go ahead and post it over there as well, because we need all of the help we can get. Otherwise, you're just going to get us, like, talking to each other about roosters and stuff. So, anyway, thank you so much for watching us every week, and y'all have a really great week. I hope everybody has really great sales, and bye.
Bye.